Tell me about the time where you saved Suge from getting into a fight.
Well, we had an altercation one time in the penthouse with him and Biggie over some spaghetti. Um, Kiri had made some spaghetti. And you know how men be about women and they spaghetti. If they mama didn't make the spaghetti, niggas don't eat the spaghetti. So the spaghetti sat in the refrigerator for maybe about 8 days, probably 10 days. And Biggie came over one morning, wanted something to eat, but that was all in there to eat. So he put a little bit of it in the bowl. And as he was heating it up, Suge came in and asked him why he put with his food. The altercation was escalating to where it's going to be physical, to where it become a fist fight or whatever. But I jumped in the middle of it and I stopped them from fight. And they didn't talk for a good while after that, man, because Suge really was wrong. Here you is a millionaire and you worrying about some food some motherfuckers cooked over almost 2 weeks ago, and he never even ate the spaghetti. It wasn't like Biggie was eating the last of it. The pot was full.
And who is Biggie for the people that don't know?
Biggie is one of our homeboys out of the mob. He grew up in Compton too. Uh, yeah, because a lot of people used to get him. They used to think we was talking about Biggie Small, but nah, we talking about Biggie out of my neighborhood, out of Compton. And actually, him and Suge stayed across the street from each other.
And you said that it was a woman that made it for Suge.
Yeah, it was Keyshawn Johnson's ex-wife, Shakira. She was a beautiful person too, man.
Did Keyshawn know that Suge was messing around with his wife?
Well, actually, I believe they was already falling apart, but she was still married to him. But I believe she was in divorce mode, and she was trying to see what's going on with Suge, but Suge had a lot going on, and you could tell she was the type she wasn't looking for that. She thought things probably was gonna be a little bit different, but this nigga running around with this kind of bread, he was, uh, we'll say he was tricking. Yeah, he was tricking. And another episode we had one time at I believe we was at Can-Am. Y'all know Reggie. Y'all know Reggie from Bomb First. He was private security that night. We was all in the back room. Some guys tried to come in. I guess they felt like they didn't. They wasn't supposed to be searched as far as coming inside, as far as entering the building or whatever. And they had an altercation about, they don't treat death row niggas like that when niggas come to their studios. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what studio y'all got? What studio y'all own? And dude said some name I never even heard of. But before I get off into it, really, I'm going to back up a little bit. Reggie was having an altercation with the guys up front. Reggie hit me on my walkie-talkie, told me to come up to the front real fast. So I came up and he described to us, like, the guys had attitude, they didn't want to be searched and all of this. And Reggie said, this guy acting like he got a gun on him. And the dude was like, man, ain't nobody come up here with no guns. But as he turned to talk to me to say this, I saw the gun. And I was talking to him till I got close enough. And as I got close enough, I reached for the gun and start swinging at the same time. So the gun fell out of his shirt. We got it. We roughed it, him and his buddy up real good, got a gun off his buddy too. And you know, street niggas gonna keep the guns. We after we get them situated and we trying to figure out where the guns is at now. Reggie then took the guns and already claimed he called the police. He turned the guns in with the niggas. We just gonna take the guns and let the niggas go, man. You know, that's how it goes with street life. But Reggie called the police on, you know, which I felt like that was fucked up because that's snitching too. But everybody got to realize Reggie was a cop. Reggie was a cop, man. Now he on these podcasts is acting like he just gangster guy. He was the reason for death row up and going. All that shit ain't true. Reggie came at the last minute. He came maybe just right after Tupac came. You know, he wasn't the reason why Death Row was making money. He was in control of artists and different shit. Reggie is doing a lot of line on his podcasts too. You know. That's why I never talked to him on that. I don't deal with him. You know, they play a whole lot of games, man. But I felt like that altercation that night, Reggie didn't have to call the police on these dudes, you know, because one of the dudes was like, man, I just got out of jail, man. You know, they gonna 3-strike me. You know what I mean? And I'm telling them, don't trip. You know, we finna tell these fools to let you go. All the time, Reggie had the police outside in the front already. I didn't think that was cool at all, you know, because the lifestyle we live, we don't call the police. You gotta take it how it is in the street. You know, we didn't call no police on no street altercations. But Reggie did.
What was the situation that Suge and Biggie had with the scooter? Tell me about that.
Well, we was in Miami and we had scooters we had all rented, you know, to prevent us riding around in the cars, because you know Miami be traffic, the majority of everybody out there riding a scooter to get where they're going, to prevent the traffic and all that. So we was on our way to lunch, and it's probably about maybe 10 of us. We had probably about 10 scooters we was riding, and Bingy was zigzagging in the middle of the traffic. And he swooped like right in front of Suge. Suge right the front brakes, and the whole scooter flipped over. And you know, I think there was some Gucci glasses or something he had on. They went flying off. I think his earring came out. Then yeah, I know you probably saw it before. The big diamond earring he used to wear and that came out, but the nigga still had his cigar in his mouth. And as we got up, you know, stopped the scooters and picked him up, he gave Biggie one of the coldest looks ever. If looks, you know, that old saying, if looks could kill, that's what kind of look he gave Biggie that day, you know.